Hello everyone, this is Dowster. Welcome back to another video, and in today's video I'm here in Costa Mesa to look at the at home store because as you can tell right here it's already closed. It's gonna be like a almost gone or rebuild episode, sort of, kind of, maybe a little bit. So at one point the at home store, I don't know if you guys remember or recall, but this used to be Kmart. It was one of the last Kmarts in Orange County that closed a long time ago, and this used to be called Kmart Plaza, but now it's called Gray Plaza, as you can see right here. There's also Party City, so we'll look into that too. Yeah, really sad that they closed down the at-home store. They also closed the one in Long Beach, and they also have a Party City. Well, they had a Party City, now it's closed. And to think this used to be a Kmart, one of the last Kmarts in Orange County that closed a long time ago. I can't remember what year it closed, but I know when I was coming here, it had already closed by the time. Like everything was all out by the time I came here. Like I think it was a day or a week after they announced that they were closing unexpectedly, and now it turned into an at-home store. But the at-home store has closed. Even the one in Long Beach and Tustin also closed. But as you can tell here, there's also a Party City, which I remember filming before they announced that they were going to close all the Party Cities. I think it was the last Party City Halloween video that I did before they announced the closure of all the stores. And I think this store was one of them. I don't know if it's still on my channel. It probably is. Yeah, I was very sad to find out that they had closed the at-home store, because usually when it's Christmas time, they have like one of the greatest decorations around here. Other than Walmart and Target, but right here usually they have some really good decorations at the at-home store, but unfortunately it's closed. It's just very sad, you know. A lot of businesses I heard are gonna close more, and it's a very difficult time for a lot of people, I bet. You know, I've been hearing things that from my coworker that some people are losing their jobs more often every day, and it's like, God, man, it just keeps getting worse. But right here, it's kind of sad though, because this is like I don't want to be one of those people that's kind of braggy, but this was kind of monumental because this was Kmart at one point. And it was one of the last Kmarts here in Orange County before it closed. And when it finally closed, you know, there's no more Kmarts in California, in general, anymore. The last one closed in Apple Valley. Yeah, really sad. I'm not gonna go all the way to the building, but I'll just try to record as much as I can, especially with the lettering right here. Oh, sorry about the sun. Yeah, really sad that they closed this store. I was supposed to come here last year, but what happened was that I got sick out of nowhere, and I was all ready to go too. I was gonna go to that North Gate from across the street, but I got so sick that I had to cancel. And I was gonna come here during Christmas time, but there was just a lot going on, you know. I had 2 jobs, and yeah, it's very hard right now. You know, a lot of people are working extra jobs just to like make a living. Really sad. And it's kind of hard to see, especially with windows showing windows. Yeah, really not much to see. I mean, I could see my body, but I can't see anything in the store because there's like doors in front of it. Yeah, really sad. Oh, okay, here's another bench. I knew they had benches, like more than one bench. I just didn't want to get in someone's way. I think they're on break or something. They have bike racks right here. Yeah, it sucks that they closed down this at-home store. I really like the Christmas decorations. I would try to come here every year, but even though it's like freaking far where I live, but I mean, it was totally worth it in my opinion. Very sad though. Here's one of the benches that I think at one point used to belong to the Kmart store. God, I wonder what they're gonna do with this building now that the at-home store is gone. Like, are they gonna put another store, or could they possibly tear it down? Because this was a really big store back in the day. Especially when it was at Kmart, you know. Kmart was really like, it was kind of like the Walmart, but it got expensive during the last years, and just The items weren't that good. Like, not all the items are bad, but some of them were just like really outdated. Yeah, really sad. I heard that the Northgate across the street has a lot of really good food over there if you want to check it out. Wow, man. It's crazy how big this building was. It was a Kmart. Look how big it was. And now it was an at-home store and now it's closed. Still has some of the colors though from the old Kmart. They removed the signs. They used to have the Kmart logo signs like Die Hard and that one other, I can't remember what it was. It was like a tool type of thing. Yeah, I don't remember, but I remember it was in the tool area. Now let's look at the Party City. I think this was the last Party City store that I filmed before the closures around the Halloween season. I think it was. And then I said that it looked depressing to me, and then the next year they closed. Really sad. I'm surprised they still have the lettering in the front of the store. You would think that by now they would just get rid of it because it's been closed for so long. I know the one in Huntington Beach across the Bellaterra Mall, like in diagonally, it's already a Boot Barn. Yeah, really sad. I still miss Party City. There's some that are open, but not that many. I think there's one in Santa Clarita or Santa Cruz, something like that. I know there's one store somewhere in California that's still open, surprisingly. Wow, still has some of the shelves too. Man. 2 businesses closed. Once used to be very big businesses back in the day, I'm pretty sure. Party City. No store hours. Yes, they still have a little bit of the coloring left. Oh. Spirit Wear. Does it say Spirit Wear right there in the right side? Kinda sounds like it. Still have some of the signage here too. I miss Party City. I know a lot of people don't shop at Party City nowadays, but it was a really fun place to go to, especially Halloween time. You know, going there during the last days when it was closing, it was very sad. It was very sad because, you know, I grew up with Party City. I remember seeing the costumes, seeing the catalogs, the Halloween costume catalogs during Halloween season, and just everything. It always was so exciting during Halloween time, and now that it's gone, it's like, yeah, things are changing. I just wish sometimes it would go back to how it was, especially with the holidays and stuff. I feel like not a lot of people are very festive with holidays nowadays. I try to be. You know, I really do try, but I think last year I was just worn out because I had 2 jobs last year. And it was really difficult for me. We got some carts right here. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Other than the signage, ooh, I see the birthday ones, entertaining. Yeah, really not much left over other than this little bit of signage and some of the background colors. The cards, I don't think those are Party City cards. I think they're from another store. Because usually Party City cards are like purple, I would assume. Maybe gray. They probably have the logo. Oh, I didn't even notice this. Well, they still have this around. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Bye. Anyway, I think that's pretty much all I have. Yeah, I know this is kind of a short video, but thank you guys for watching this video. Comment, like, or subscribe if you want to. Take care of your mental health and everyone around you, and I'll do the same too. Thank you guys for watching, and we are getting really close to 1,000 subscribers now. Really close now. Thank you guys for all your help, and thank you for your support. I'll see you later. Bye, guys.